Welcome to Mindset, Mood and Movement, a systemic approach to human behavior, performance and well-being.
When you're working with a client, a collaborator, or another business, we really want all the knowledge. Now, as you and I probably know, people will tell you all the good stuff, the positive reason why we might engage in each other's services and practices and what's going on in the positive. And that's fine, but it's not the whole picture. So if you're a founder, if you're a business owner, and you are either collaborating or working on a business situation, here is a model that I'm going to share with you, which is very powerful for clearing up ambiguity and opening up understanding. So it's based on the Johari window model, and we look at three spaces in this version of it. So the first thing we look at is the known knowns. What do I know that I know? Or if you're collaborating with a partner or client, what do we know that we know? Now, I would suggest that if you're working with someone, I would do my version of this, and I would then do this process with them separately. So you get your knowns and then a group known. But let's work it through. So you start now. Grab your machine, grab your pen and paper, write down all the known knowns about a predicament. Now, of course, after recording, this may take some time. But heading is, what do I know that I know? You write down all the things that you know that you know. Could be positive, could be negative, could be things that you need to understand more about. But the known knowns, what do we know that we know? Okay, that's the clarity space. Now we step in and ask a question about the known unknowns. What do I know that I don't yet know? So that might be like, okay, so for example, I was working with a client recently and they were engaging with a collaborator to work with their business. And they had quite a lot of ambiguity around how much investment these guys were going to do, how much they were going to bring to the table. So the known unknowns was the how much. It was both in terms of finances and in terms of commitment. So whilst they had a good feel for this organization, there was a lot of ambiguity. In that space, there needs to be a question because there's either possibility or problem. We need to go there. So you can work this through. What do I know that I don't know? So I would always start with my own business practice first. What do I know that I don't know about my collaborator? And then I would get my questions and the ambiguity space really clear so I can ask and learn about that. And then again, if you're working with another, you can take the same premise to them. You ask them, what do we know that we don't know as a collective? Okay. And the third space is to go the unknown unknowns. Yeah. What don't I know that I don't know? Now, of course, that means you literally don't know it, right? So needs to be some space, like things that could happen that you literally cannot plan for, and perhaps you don't know about it. I find if there's no margin for this space, we can get into a reactive state, and then we do not become so effective and powerful around dealing with the unknown unknowns. So holding space for it. But one of the things you can do is play with like what might happen. Yeah, what could go right? What could go wrong? And you expand your thinking into spaces which you haven't got accurate data or knowledge yet. But that's a space of possibility, and it really opens up thinking. It also opens up areas of danger with a collaborator. So you do that process on your own first around your thinking, and then do it with your said collaborator. So, okay, what don't we know? We don't know. And we just let that space unfold. Okay, so 3 spaces. I'll repeat that. You ask yourself, what do I know that I know? You get really clear on all the known knowns. Then you go to, what do I know that I don't know? You get clear on all the spaces where you don't have information or data, but you know that you don't have it. And then go find it out. And then finally, when you work through those 2 spaces, what don't I know that I don't know? What space do I have to give to that? Do I need some money in the bank for that? Do I need some resource? Or do I look into the space of possibility? What's all of those things that may be available? That will not only open up your thinking, if you're working with the collaborator, it'll open up their thinking. And if you're working to partner with someone, this will open up the space of how you can operate together. It also means that builds trust, it builds connection, because it wipes away the ambiguity and the fear. And it says, let's look at this. So I invite you to try that on and let me know how it goes. All right, till next time, take care.
Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe.
And if a friend would benefit from hearing this, do send it on to them as well. If you would like to get in touch yourself, then you can go to my website, which is saljeffreys.com, spelled SALJEFFERIES, saljeffreys.com. Hit the Get in Touch link, and there you can send me a direct message. If you'd like to go one step further and learn whether coaching can help you overcome a challenge or a block in your life, then do reach out and I offer a call where we can discuss how this may be able to help you. Until the next time, take care.